Let's let people know that I am live. Okay, let's see if anybody comes along. And not. Oh well. If not, I will just make a cat girl. Hopefully that's not too loud. Yeah. Oh. I had the game audio muted for some reason. Oh well. Let's see if anyone shows up. Yeah, I'll give it until past. Okay, the stream link I posted does work. That's important. Well, if no one's coming along, you'll probably make a char. Partly because the Pacifist char is funny, partly because I played Final Fantasy XIV and I haven't made a cat girl yet. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, sorry about this. Just I want to wait and see if anybody shows up in case anybody can give input. Oh, someone is here. Who does be? Oh, me. That was me checking to make sure that my stream was working. Not even the bot here. Oh well. You know what, I'm just going to get started, and if anybody shows up during character creation, they can add their input. So, start making a female char. Already had a vote in a server on which profession to play, and engineer won by a lot. Okay. What size do I go for? Alright, if we're doing the pacifist run, let's go for a minimum size cat girl. Skinny as possible. What are the available fur patterns? Okay. I kind of like this one with the stripes. You know, I'll go for this one with the sort of patches of darker fur on the face and the upper arms. Available fur colors. Of course, you could also reverse this and have it be you know what? Yeah, I kind of like this. I'm not going to be dithering around this too much. Not the biggest fan of the gear horns. So yeah, these smalls. Broken horn. I do like this style, but I don't know if it's quite what I'm going for. Oh wow, they really did put in a lot of horn models. I like these ones. These ones have probably the most please don't hurt me look. No, they look too much. I think they might actually be useful if they're too small. Okay, I think that's a good length. Available faces. Whew, that's a serious face. Oh dear, that, yes, that works. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, sorry. I just got a text. Nothing huge. Alright, and hair color. Yes, I need to go through hairstyles and color. Yes, let's just not have a hairstyle. That actually probably works the best for this character. I want to make this character look as terrified as possible. works. Big difference. Minimum size teeth are good though. Like having the muzzle angled back like that because it mostly hides the fangs. And yeah, let's go maximum size ears on a minimum size head. Now for the color scheme for our armor. I'm tempted to just go lots and lots of grey. I think the second color. I kind of want to go with two different kinds of brown. And then, yeah, grey is fine there. This is the starting look for our character. Okay, do we go for the goggles, multi-tool pack, or the panoscopic monocle? I kind of like the... Yeah, I don't want the goggles. I put some work into my character's eyes. I want to be able to see her eyes, at least at first. This one doesn't really matter, but let's go for dignified. It's very tempting to go Blood Legion for the irony. Iron Legion would be the stereotypical one for an engineer. Ash Legion would probably work out the best for a non-violent character. But for irony's sake, I'm going to go Blood Legion. Okay, so who do we go for the sparring partner? Again, this is only really matters for the story. Let's go for Dinky. We're going to add for Dinky. Which one of these do we go for? Let's go for Shaman. And now we need a name. So this is where it gets tricky because I do want to give my char a lore-friendly name. And the main thing is that my character's second name has to be a compound word. So... let's go for it. Let me just check to make sure that I'm not accidentally going to name her something that means something really stupid in another language. Okay, good. This, the name Irelit doesn't appear to mean anything. And failure reminiscent of Roman names, which fits the char's aesthetics a bit. Okay. Yeah, let's call her Arilla Splintbox. Of the Arilla Splintbox, medic of the Box Warband. And now we get started.
I am a Char. In this world of constant battle, I am the deadliest weapon of all. I respect no authority but the clenched fist of my legion. With engines of destruction, we have killed our gods. We reclaimed our homeland of Ascalon, and we planted victory banners on the graves of our enemies. Yet if we waver, it could slip through our claws. Victory. At any cost. The Blood Legion is my mother. The Blood Legion is my father. We Char are born into battle. We live on the fields of war. And I will die fighting. I'm a soldier, a ground pounder, frontline infantry. I face the enemy head on. I've earned the respect of my comrades and forged alliances I can call on in times of need. In the Blood Legion, we are taught the meaning of the word duty. We are relentless. Today, the soldiers of the Black Citadel assault the ghosts that plague this land. I've been assigned to reinforce the bulwark. Let the Ash Legion strike from the shadows. Let the Iron Legion build its machines of war. I will not stop fighting until the only thing left standing on the field of battle is me. This is my story.
Okay, so I may have to actually fight here because I doubt many other people are making Char characters at the moment, especially since it's beta test weekend, or beta test week for the last 3 elite specs for the next expansion. There's probably going to be a lot of people making those. However, if I'm lucky, there might be somebody else making a Char on the European servers, and they'll be in the instance too, and they can kill the boss. There is. I may actually not have to fight. Alright.
Over here, soldier. I've got new orders.
Okay. Right. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my equipment and equip my pistol. So I don't have to worry about the rest of this.
Hey, over here. I'm keeping score. Loser by
This is your lucky day. You get to pay attention to me.
Yeah, that's my login reward.
Get me up so I can die fighting. I need your help, soldier. Tribune Brimstone has ordered me to the crypt, but I'm too torn up to make it.
What's so important that the Blood Legion Tribune is there?
Ghost of Duberitan is far more powerful than we thought. His army just broke through our defenses. Gridlock's about to fight him head-on. If he succeeds, it'll be weeks before the ghost reforms, and we can rebuild our perimeter.
On my way.
Hey, Birdfish. And, Dr. Lucy Love, I don't recognize you. So, nice to see you. So, right now, I am hoping that when I get to the boss fight, I will be able to just dodge having to do the actual fight, which would be really nice.
Hurry! Tribune Brimstone's fighting Duke Baradin.
You can see here we've got a couple of other people who are making char at the moment. I'm a little bit surprised. It's beta test time, so I thought people would be making test characters for the new elite specs from the upcoming expansion. And I also thought that you know, char are the least popular race in the game, so there's a bigger risk of there being no one making char. But thankfully this game is still busy enough that this is happening.
So hard it'll take him weeks to reappear. Move out.
Unfortunately, I can't actually be any help here, since the only skill I have is a heal that only heals me. Then again, I wouldn't be much use anyway. You can see, no weapon skill. I unequipped my weapon as soon as I logged in. So now it's just wait for everyone else to kill the ghosts. Okay, there's the ghost of Duke Baradin. If I'm not mistaken, after you kill this guy, he'll possess that statue, and then that's the actual boss. Yep, he's run away into the statue. And now this is the actual boss of the instance. This happens. I'm actually taking damage.
Lost this war long ago, and we'll kill you until you get the point.
Spooky.
Burn down his kingdom and burn the ashes. Make him remember that day. Forward legions. Finish him.
Yeah. Tutorial bosses are tutorials.
Report back to Smokestack.
So with that over, I'm now on the plains of Ashford, and I can just completely ignore combat for the rest of the run, hopefully. Well, aside from when I get attacked. Like, people will hit me, but I can ignore hitting back. So we've got a bit of a cutscene where they'll introduce us to the situation.
I heard what you did down in that crypt, soldier. Impressive.
Run around in circles and watch
Tribune
other people
Brimstone
fight.
was calling the shots. I just did my job.
Don't sell yourself short. You were part of the team that took down Baradin and stopped the ghost assault. Smokestead is safe now, and you helped make it that way. People are still on edge, though. It'd help if they saw someone like you making the rounds, lending a hand. The quicker we get this place squared away, the sooner the legions can get back to business. You can help.
Oh.
I'd rather have
Hey,
volunteers.
Costello.
But if I have to issue an order, I will.
Just saw you're in there as well.
That won't be necessary, Legionnaire. I hereby volunteer.
Alright. I now have a pistol that I can't use. And I just leveled up. Which unlocked weapon skill 2, which I can't use. Oh, extra life for doing an event.
Hey, come talk to me.
Don't know if I want to mess around too much with that. Well, regardless, let's check my inventory and see what I have. So I have this. Okay, that's just that was just my daily login reward. I have a single level 80 boost, which would be cheating, and 2 pistols. That's it. Oh, time to start doing things. Might as well go talk to the scout. Sorry, I hate there.
Smokestead lies outside the Black Citadel on land we took back from the humans. It's our base of operations for further expansion into this region. We're pressing east and north, facing resistance from the Flame Legion and an infestation of Ascalonian ghosts. The Legions need every soldier to do his or her part.
So yeah, this just runs through all the different quests that are available at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do,
you'll encounter magical Asuran waypoints that you can use
exciting, the
for a
fast
small
travel.
fee to rapidly travel around the world.
Now, unfortunately, this is where my money situation comes up.
Come talk to me.
Ugh, more text. And basically, if I open my inventory here, you'll see I have 52 gold and 358,000 karma. That's because currency is shared across all characters. So, unfortunately, I do have money that I earned on my non-pacifist characters. So, I will try and minimize the amount of things that I buy. And in particular, I won't be buying anything on the trading post. Okay, so this is my first art. Web, stomp, basics, fill in wormholes, and fill troughs with hay. So, I can't squish the spiders or kill their eggs. I could definitely do the troughs. I don't know if I want to flatten the worm mounds. I don't know if that's really okay. However, feeding the cows, I can definitely feed the cows. Eventually I can be the cows, but that's a later event. Okay. Oh, I didn't even have to grab hay, I just interact with the troughs. So that's good. Nope. And then I run away. And now I just need to, I can just keep doing that. So, for the, let me just refresh the chat, see who's actually here. Yeah, so for the people in the chat, have any of you guys played Guild Wars 2 before? Okay. You can see that I am not getting very far doing this. But there are some empty feed troughs, and I can apparently put hay in the cows' feed troughs through the walls, so that's useful. Oh! You haven't seen Guild Wars 2 before, Birdfish. Well, this is a weird introduction to the game because, quite frankly, one of the best things about it is the combat. But, at the very least, you'll get to see the questing structure and have a look around Ascalon. I do like the char's aesthetics with all the rivets and corrugated iron and the general harsh industrial look. It's certainly not the normal take. Oh, hey Peg! Nice to see you here as well. So, yeah, I'm currently just running around feeding cows because it's the one definitely not violent thing I can do to get this quest done. You can see up in the top right, I can't really squish the spiders. That would be against the rules. And I don't want to flatten the worm mounds because that might hurt the worms. let's have a look. Feed trough. Yeah, I might show off my... Since no one was around for character creation, I might show off the character I made when I get back to... so when I get this heart event done.
Strota! I thought I told you to secure those
Oh!
gates
We got an
and
event.
get rid of the worms.
I did! It's not my fault the cows broke down the gates.
Okay, so this is a randomly triggered event.
Get my cows back in, or I'll rip your claws out.
So now if I can herd the cows back in, there we go. And the more frightened cows get returned, so we get to finishing this. For anyone who's played Final Fantasy XIV, this is basically the same idea as Fates. Let's see. You know, from my experience with herding cattle, this is only a little bit more effort than when I did it. Although, admittedly, all I was doing was standing on one side of the field so the cows wouldn't go that way. Okay. Any more frightened cows? Yes. Let's herd some more cows. I think I'm about 2 cows away. And there we go. 515 experience for herding some cows. That's a quarter of a level.
Sure they don't get knocked down again.
Now I can go back to trying to finish this event.
Do I have to do everything around here?
You stop letting those cows escape, and we'll talk.
The piles of hay probably won't hurt the spiders. Might give the cows a nasty surprise when they go to eat it, but won't hurt the spiders. Alright, I also discovered that I can feed cattle through walls. Don't know what that's about, but that's just how they programmed the interactables, I suppose. Okay. Let me have a look for... Is there any feed trough? There is a feed trough in here, actually. Oh, there are 2. Perfect. I know the spiders are aggressive, which is a slight problem, but my heal skill is also a speed buff, so that's nice. Although my heal skill will become something a lot more elaborate in the near future. Assuming I can actually get the points for it without fighting. We'll see what we can manage. Still, I should be 2 feed troughs away from completing this.
Take a step. Take a step.
Not stupid.
Oh no. 3. Oh, that one emptied. And there we go. So, I now have a bag. I can apparently do PvP. And, yes, I'll get skill slot. Okay, my profession skills. That's, I'll explain how engineer profession skills work when I get to level 5 and actually get them. Okay, so I got 92 karma from that. So the question is, what is Talona selling? She is selling an Iron Legion gear, which gives me more vitality. So I think I will buy that.
See you.
since I know that that cost me less than the karma I got from her event. So I know that I can afford that with just the karma I've earned on Arilla. And I can't equip it because my accessory slot isn't unlocked yet. Well, that's annoying. Anyway, this is my character, Arilla Splintbox. A rather terrified looking char engineer. And the big thing, I guess my current big goal is to get to level 11, because when I get to level 11, I can actually change out my healing skill and start getting skills that I can actually use. So one of the first things I'm going to do for that purpose is I'm just going to start exploring the map. So for instance, when I unlock this waypoint, I'll get a bit of experience. And that'll make things, that'll get me somewhere. Now the other thing is I don't want to do too many high level things early, even if I can. Because, oh, a pumpkin.
Quick, kill it!
That's part of the seasonal event. Yep, there's a seasonal achievement for carving the pumpkins that you find lying around. Okay, what do we have here?
You have a question?
Actually, no, I need to do that. Okay, this is just target practice, so I can actually fire these cannons without hurting anyone. Perfect. And unfortunately,
You have a question?
this guy's a hero point, but I have to fight him to get it, so I can't do that.
What do you
Okay, yeah, there's a story there. So I guess at this point I just shoot the training dummies. I mean, it's incredibly dull and repetitive, but doesn't hurt anyone and it works. That's going to be a recurring theme for this, that I end up doing as many events as I can in the most boring way possible. But I really need to get to level 11 before things really open up. And once I do, I unlock the medkit, and then I actually get a full set of weapon skills because engineer is weird. Okay, that was pretty quick. And that gives me most of a level. I'm just gonna guess that that's because I scared off the script with cannon noises.
You have a question?
And again, this person is selling an Iron Legion gear, and that's it. Let me just sell both of my pistols. So now, if we look at my inventory, I have an accessory, a salvage kit. I don't have any weapons. Hopefully I can leave it that way for the whole game. Let's not get involved in that fight. And let's go over here. Well, let me know if you have any questions about what's going on or what my plans are, because I'm aware that some of the people watching are not very familiar with Guild Wars 2, so for the most part I think this game's pretty straightforward, but I've been playing this for a while, so there might be something that seems obvious to me but isn't. So let me know if I can help explain anything. Okay, so let's talk to this person and then go clear out the mortar shells. Okay, now of course there is an entirely I need to make sure that there are no living creatures in the area around the mortar shell, because then that might happen. And I'm going to run away and lose aggro on this Axe Fiend, because otherwise, if I interact with a mortar shell, the explosion might hurt him. And there's another Axe Fiend. So this is where there starts to be something of an actual challenge. That challenge is mostly in the form of running away from enemies, but it's a start. And oh, hey, another pumpkin. Okay. Let's see where we go here. Just gonna see who's around at the moment. And also do more running away from giant angry catmen with axes who pop out of exploding dud shells. I don't know. Oh! There's some ruin of the walls of Old Ascalon. Yeah, there's this area is where this was the tutorial area for Guild Wars 1, and then it got blown up and became the first part of the main game. So this is an area with a lot of lore. Oh, that one was actually just a dud. Okay, yeah, these ones are actually working fine. These are what I was hoping for. Explode mortar shells that don't explode when I touch them. And it couldn't last. Oh well. Okay, yeah, that one was legit. Right there, I was working with the... Ooh, that person's on a griffin. I want a griffin, but they're really expensive, and you have to do a bunch of semi-randomized bounties to get them. And some... That's a roller beetle. They're... They can drift. And there are roller beetle racing events. And I can't use it because... while I do have one of those, I can't actually get on any of my mounts, because getting a mount requires, like, unlocking mounts on your account requires going to the second expansion, and that requires doing a solo instance where you have to fight. So I banned myself from doing mounts. For similar reasons regarding the first expansion, I have also banned myself from doing anything with the glider. Of course, the problem with the glider is it's very easy to use it by accident. So essentially, if I get anywhere with the glider, I have to go back and try and get there without it. Oh wait, no, more Flame Legion. This is the awkward part, and this would be easier if I were playing, say, Thief, because I could turn invisible. But Thief wasn't even an option on the poll because I already played as a Thief. Written Directino. Should probably check my mail as well, but I'll do that in a bit. Let's start by dealing with some more unexploded mortar shells. That guy's Flame Legion and has his axes out. Oh dear. It's also disappointing that I won't ever get to use the Box of Piranhas skill, because that is an engineer skill. Oh yes, the old yelling at people quest. There's a surprising number of those in this game. Okay, we've got a Flame Legion Stalker with that patrolling alongside a hyena. I wasn't sure if that hyena was the Stalker's pet, or if they just happened to be walking the same way. Okay, that one's just a regular dud, and not an inexplicable ambush. Okay, then he's walking away from the mortar shell. And it wasn't going to blow up anyway. What about these ones? Yes. No. Oh, well. Let's get away from there. And there's another shell up here by all these worms. Oh. Oh, well.
I advance yet again.
Let's see. Now I'm level 4. I can use the bank. Which, well, I can put things in the bank. I'm not allowing myself to take things out of the bank. Okay, that's another 92 karma. It says 90 karma in the reward. Am I getting a boost or something? Let's see. Okay, apparently I just got potions of World v World rewards and World v World tournament claim tickets from... What? Okay. Don't know what that's about. Okay, that's a golden banker, which I also have no use for. And that is part of an event they're doing where they're giving away access to some of the story instances for free. Normally, you have to pay for them if you weren't around when they came out. Essentially, because the game doesn't have a subscription fee, when they add more content in patches, you might end up having to pay for some of that content. That's what they do instead of having a subscription fee. But yeah, the posts of World v World rewards, I am not going into World v World on a level 4 character. You do get scaled up to level 80, but your gear doesn't. And also, you know, I have no weapons and only a single healing skill that only heals me and doesn't really do anything for anyone else. Okay. NPCs fighting. Although any instances where hostile and allied NPCs are fighting each other, that's actually good for me because I can get experience for reviving friendly NPCs. Oh right, that freaky vision. That's just a thing that happens. Hell of a pumpkin. Now the obvious problem here is there's a combat event going on. I don't want the stews. I will sort the pile of gears. I'm not sure I want to set the rat traps because they're a little more violent than sorting through piles of junk. Okay, I can res this character. He will probably almost immediately die, but I can do that. Okay. It seems that sorting through piles of gears summons slimes. This is a recurring thing where there are non-combat objectives to an event, but doing them spawns hostiles. Like what happened with the unexploded mortar shells in the Flame Legion earlier. I'll just revive you and then run off.
Did that hurt?
There we go. That's taken care of. Let's talk to Skyscraper. Alright, yeah. There's a combat event going on. So, usual dialogue. Let's just drink my healing potion and get away from the fight because the potion does grant regen. Let's clean this junk pile. And again, can't do any actual fighting, so I'm just going to res. I'm kind of surprised that the game actually lets you sell your starting weapons. Also, this guy's glitched out. Let's see if healing him will unglitch him. No, he's just sliding around now.
Get your paws off my garbage, you stinking scavengers!
Oh, okay. Sure, Rodex. That was just a little rat. I'm not gonna hurt the rat. I will probably not be able to do this in later areas as the enemies get harder. I can only get away with this because this is a bunch of level 3 enemies. I'm not actually sure how high level I can be here. Probably around level 5 or 6. Since the game does scale your level down to match the area you're in. That will probably come up later when I start going to places other than Ascalon. I probably do want to hang around here and try and keep these NPCs rezzed. What the hell happened to Rodex? Oh well, might as well sort this junk pile. And well, that's a chunk of a level I got there. I was something similar happened to Furker Rustbite. Now I do want to try and finish this event and see if I get any credit for the event for rezzing the allied NPCs involved. At the very least, they seem to be distracting the Flame Legion. They seem to be holding aggro, so my running back and forth rezzing these people might actually make the event work. As long as they don't steal 6 weapon parts, we're good. Fiend, which
I'm in bad shape.
can't. I think we have. Is that an allied PC? No, that's another NPC. Just because you're a engineer. I succeeded, and I got gold on that event, despite not actually fighting any of the enemies. Huh. And let's res Furker Rustbite, and she's just going to slide off. Okay, I am making actual progress. Things are not too bad at the moment. They will be too bad later on. When you get to the very last area of the game, or there are no heart events anymore. It's all random stuff, which is generally violent. Oh no, this is spoopy. Looks very Flame Legion. Oh. Oh dear. I got kicked off the server. Hopefully that's not a major issue. How long's the stream been going for? Nearly an hour. Okay. I'm going to aim for 3 hours today. That's sort of what I'm going for. 3 hours a week on Tuesday evenings. And
Hey, come talk to me.
oh. Must have taken over to the next server day or something like that. Since I just got a different thing. Well, anyway. Oh yeah, I haven't finished Scar Stripeclaw's Wrecking Yard yet, so I should definitely do that.
Centurion, eye, knob, neck, vent, cascable, wibbling coil, breech, chamber, trunnions, rim base, bore, and muzzle.
And the parts of the muzzle?
Swell and face, Centurion.
As you were.
Some of the background dialogue in this game is very silly. Not so much that, but there is some very goofy background dialogue. Okay. Yep, nothing. Let's see. I should be able to just do a bit of map exploring, and that should get me to level 60 to level 5. Not level 65. That would be ridiculous. I don't know how many levels you can gain solely through map completion. And there's also the issue that the amount of experience you get scales with your level, but it doesn't keep pace with the amount of experience you need to level up. So if you do something... So if, let's say there's a level 40 event, that if you do it at level 40, it will give you enough experience to get a 10th of the way to the next level. But if you do it at level 50... it'll give you more experience level 40, but it might only be enough experience to get you a 16th of the way. I don't know the exact numbers. That's just for example. Okay, so this is the really spoopy part. Yeah, this is the old Duke's estate. Yeah, so this is the land that once belonged to the guy whose ghost is the boss of the tutorial for Char. And yeah, human ghosts are a major recurring thing for the Char. Since this area was ruled by humans up until the events of Guild Wars 2. Sorry, Guild Wars 1. And then at the beginning of Guild Wars 1, in fact, right at the end of the tutorial, the whole place gets blown up, which is why there are so many ruins. Seem to have gotten rid of the giant crystals, though, which is a shame. We'll see more giant crystals later, but they came from a different catastrophic event. Oof. Okay, that was a mispress. I was trying to press tab to drop that, and I pressed Q to throw it instead. Hopefully I won't do that again. Not going to smash the elementals. I'm going to smash the ancient Talonian wine casks. And then run away from the people who are angry that I smashed their ancient wine. Give this guy enough 7s before I die. Yes, I can. Now I need to run. Damn it. Timed my dodge too poorly. Oh well. Well, this was never supposed to be a no-death run. Oh, pumpkin! Right. This isn't the worst. Devourers. I love these guys. These big two-tailed arthropods are very common pets for the Char. I quite like them. Oh! I haven't gotten a Vista yet. Let's go get a Vista. So these are usually in out-of-the-way places. Which is why refusing to use the movement mechanics from the expansions is an actual restriction, because getting to things like Vistas is actually kind of tricky without them. So, we are going to... I'm going to just run along here. This one's fairly easy to get to, which makes sense given that it's probably the first Vista I'm seeing as a Char. What is that symbol? I don't know what that icon is. Don't recognize that. I'll give it a look in a bit. Might be something related to the Halloween event. And then you interact with the Vista, it just shows you a view of the world, because, well, I suppose the designers were proud of the world they built and they wanted to show it off. And honestly, I do think Tyria is quite pretty. Wait, that was part of one of my dailies? Okay. Okay. So, I am not allowed to use these. I'm not allowed to use items that just grant experience like that. Even though I'm pretty sure the game does that in lieu of actually giving you experience. Yeah. Ooh. So this requires destroying the Flame Legion's
I'll roast your bones
dog.
as a tribute to Bagfire.
Oh, I can just interact with these to disable them. That helps. I am under leveled for this, so what I might do instead is just try and... Oh, that's a turret. You know, running toward the Flame Legion turret was not a good idea. Might as well disable these while I'm in here. Let's drink our potion. Okay. And this is a boss fight.
Fire, the last thing you
I'll remember this place.
Facula Casting.
well said.
Let's get out of here.
Whiskey for victories like this. Tonight, we drink to the Iron Legion.
Alright, yeah, the Char also seem to be the main whiskey producers in the setting. Yeah, yet another reason they're one of my favorite takes on cat people. And let's see what that mystery icon is. Oh, it's a chest. Oh, I know what this is. This is the dodge tutorial. And is that... Yes, that is an improvement over my current gear, and it's medium armor, so I can equip it. That's good. That helps. Yeah, as you can see, double tapping movement keys, which you can probably hear me doing, doesn't do anything. I have that option turned off in the menu.
You have a question?
Let's see. Strum Bass Clash. Or possibly Bass Clash. Is he named after the musical concept or the fish? You'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so fixing the fish traps might not seem very pacifist friendly, but I think I'm okay with fishing. Oh, and what I'm actually doing is I'm setting the drakes that got caught in them by mistake free. Nice. So I'm helping the drakes. And then running away from them as they try to kill me. I did say this was going to be a recurring thing. Okay, let's see. Is there anywhere around here that I haven't really covered yet? I haven't done the point of interest up in Telerange. Let's do that. And then, what I think I'll do after that is I will go to another area. So, on a free account, you have to get above a certain level to go to the hub city, Lion's Arch. But if it's a paid account, you don't have to do that. I think it's mostly just a restriction to stop Lion's Arch from getting full of bots. So, what I'm going to do now is I think I will go to Lion's Arch and I'll go to the starting area of another city. So the starting area of another race, and I'll do some of their starting events. So, do you want me to go visit the do you want me to go visit the super intelligent precursor goblins?
No, you certainly
The plant people who just got here, the roundy-eared elves, or the big. They're big. So if anyone has any suggestions about who I should visit, let me know, because I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
I see you. Hey, come back. No scrawny buck-tooth thieves on my range.
Unfortunately, that would require fighting Skrit, and I don't particularly feel like fighting Skrit right now. I've also been getting texts, so I should probably check on those.
Dangerous, especially not human ones.
wait until dark. If you're still alive and dead,
Oh, no big deal. Nothing important. Ah, yes, the farm where I did my first hard event.
I'd rather kill Flame Legion
Oh,
traitors than
there's a point of interest in Smokestead. Let's go over that way. Oh. You see, that's one of the things I'm not allowed to use, the glider. So now I have to go back to where I used the glider from and do what I was trying to do without it. Yeah, I don't think I'll make it up there without a glider or a mount. I don't even know if there is collision up there. Sorry, it's late and I was really tired today for some reason. Going out for a walk did not help. Okay, I am very nearly level 5.
I may not have made it all the way through there, but I can still take some old dummy.
So, I believe actually this was this where it started? There's the, I think that's Duke Barradin's tomb. Sorry, I'll just mute this. Thing is, I don't want to have this muted in case something actually important happens. I think I need to mute this. Sorry about this. I never expect anyone to actually send messages to me, even though these are actually messages to groups, so they're mostly not actually directed at me. Okay, my new profession skill. So this is useful. Oh, and also I now get to do things when I'm downed. Also useful. So the way this works is I have an extra set of skills that are specific to my class. For the engineer, it's essentially a second row of skill slots that have skills that pair with the ones in these slots. So now, if I press Shift 1, it throws the elixir, and other people can pick them up. Yeah, okay, this is Duke Barradin's tomb. So, yes, mushrooms. Unfortunately, I do not have gathering tools. Those may prove very useful in the future. There we go. Don't know if that actually did any healing, but the important thing here is that I can actually heal now. And hey, it's a chest that I can open. Ah, a scepter. Engineers can't equip scepters, just at all. Even with the new elite spec, they won't be able to. I think the new elite spec adds bases. But yeah, the important thing here is I got Barradin's tomb. I'll do some healing, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Oh yeah, it gives a temporary armor buff. There was nothing on it to loot. Not surprised. Okay. So in the interest of just getting experience fast and at low risk. Oh, glittering dust. That's actually useful. Okay, so this is where things are going to get awkward. Because one of my rules is I am not allowing myself to retrieve stuff from the crafting bank. But that'll come up when I unlock crafting, and I don't actually know when I unlock crafting. I unlock my left hand at level 6. So that's a little bit awkward. But we'll see. Sorry for all the yawning. poke down. There's a couple of spots of Victor's Presidium that I could cover as well. But I might as well do the really low level stuff now and get it out of the way. Especially if it can get me to level 10 faster. Or level 11 really is the one that I really need to get to. Actually wonder if there's been much exit. If some of the people fleeing World of Warcraft have ended up here, or how many have ended up here, because they mostly got Final Fantasy XIV. But I imagine that Guild Wars 2 and Elder Scrolls Online have got at least some of the people who left. Maybe FF14 wasn't what they were looking for, maybe they wanted to stop paying a subscription fee. There are a few things that could be happening with regards to that. We'll see where it goes. We can only hope that we see where it goes. Let's refresh the chat and see if anyone said anything. Nope. Well, let's keep going. Oh. Okay, I have to turn around and run back to the gate to get that. So I'm actually going to wait on getting map completion in the cities. Ah, okay. So the money that Guild Wars 2 players raise for extra life is giving us all buffs. Interesting. That, by the way, the speed buff in major cities is a mechanic from... see, that's something from the first expansion that I can't turn off. Thankfully, because it only affects my movement speed in areas where there wouldn't be any combat anyway, I don't think it really changes the run in any significant way. It just makes things go slightly faster. And since this is not a speed run by any means, that doesn't really matter. It's not my opinion. Wait a second. These look like posters for a Char metal band. Also, there is a Char metal band. They show up in part of the ongoing story. Okay, so this will take me to Lion's Arch. Oh yeah, Lion's Arch is all done up for Halloween at the moment. But I will not be doing Shadow of the Mad King, since my focus is on this run. So I'll be doing a different thing. I might also add Thursdays to my stream schedule, maybe once I start working. I'm currently busy Thursday evenings, but it's something that I won't really be doing anymore once I'm in work. So if I'm free Thursday evenings, I might try doing it then. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Sometimes the loads can be very long. Sorry about this, just I can't really speed up the loading. especially since I haven't loaded the Halloween version of Lion's Arch yet this year, so that'll be a problem. How much candy corn do I have? And yes, this game does have that many tokens. Oh dear. This game's kind of ridiculous in that. Oh, right. Yeah. A lot of people are going to be running around with Jade Battle Mechs because that's one of the functions in the one of the new Elite specs. And it looks like a lot of people are trying out the Thief Elite spec as well, the one that adds scepters and shadow magic.
You scared me. That's the most hideous Halloween mask I've ever seen.
What mask?
Let's keep going. Set to madness. Okay, so this is all spooky event stuff, which I'm not overly interested in. I want to, yeah, so what I want to do is go to the Eastern Ward. That's where they are. Okay, you are literally selling me followers. You get banned. I know that I didn't actually put anything in the rules down there about spamming, but I thought that one went without saying. Alright, so where do I go next? Do I go to the Grove? Not the Black Citadel, that's where I just came from. Holbrack. South Sun, not South Sun Cove, that's level 80 area. Deity's Reach.
Everything's running like clockwork.
Or Rata Sum. You know what, I think there's probably a lot of room to do non-violent stuff. Actually, you know what? Since there are people who haven't seen it before, the Grove is gorgeous. Let's show off that area. This was, of course, also the home area of the last character I maxed out, who was a necromancer. Which I did for stupid reasons. I wanted to have a Reaper before Reaper came out in Final Fantasy XIV. And Reaper is an elite spec in this game. Yeah, I'm sorry about the load times. There's just... This game has a lot of load times. Okay, there's the sound. Let's do the thing. Yeah, I am getting bonus experience from the event, but I can't really help that. There's no way for me to turn off experience bonuses. This waypoint's probably useful though. Since you don't have to be on the map to use waypoints, I could waypoint back to the Black Citadel right now if I wanted. Or even to Plains of Ashford. So now let's go find some more heart events and do some stuff for the Silvari. Also more pumpkins. Ah yes, creme.
Pardon me. I'd like to talk to you. I know your face from my dream. Welcome to Astoria. As you journey forth into the unknown, know that you are not alone. Seek guidance from those who make their homes here, and help them in their time of need. The path ahead is yours to choose.
As you can see, there are a lot of events here.
As you journey outward,
Oh wait,
you'll encounter amazing
petting the
Asuran
dogs.
waypoints that, for a small fee, allow you to rapidly traverse the land.
So that gives us a picture of what's in this area. So now you can start having a look around. Okay.
I'm sworn to protect this place.
Friendly squish. That seems most unfriendly. I think I'll focus on feeding the burbs. We never interacted where I kick the lowest. I also don't know where I would get prickly fruit. I've done this before, but I think I mostly did it by killing the larvae, so... yeah. Oh, wait, prickly tree. Okay, I can actually interact with the trees. So if I kick the tree, then the moa will run around picking up the fruit. That works. And I actually get a lot of progress for kicking these trees. So I guess it's time to go around tree kicking. Yeah, I can't imagine there are a lot of char around the entrance to the grove. I could definitely see people visiting the grove on official Legion business, but visiting the area just outside it, not so much. Okay, now I just need to kick one more tree, and that's that event done. That is a good chunk of progress. So what are the Silvari selling?
Be safe. See you.
Oh wait, I can sell my boots. Unless... Well, I probably want to get a proper
Stay alert.
but might as well sell my old boots. It's only a single copper, but it frees up my inventory.
I'd like to talk to you.
I already spoke to you. I already got your information. Let's get some more map completion and then do some more events, and let's see if I can make it to level 11 before the end of the stream today. That's my... not necessarily my goal, but more like my... what I hope I'll be able to do. Goal implies that I'll be disappointed if this doesn't work out. And I won't be disappointed, it'll be about what I expected if this doesn't work out the way I would have liked it to. Okay, so we have another scout up here. Home Wilds. Okay.
The Nightmare Court is attacking Kel.
During your
Those are
travels, you will
writing.
find adventure at every turn. But do not forget where you come from. The heart of all cultures is farming and commerce. To this end, the Silvari of Argham Wild serve as providers to all of the grove, be it gathering from the water's edge or farming. from the
Yeah,
heart
I
of the
find
jungle.
some of the Silvari stuff kind of painful because they use words from Celtic languages and they just don't even try to pronounce them properly. Well, that pronunciation like Ogham might have been close to the Old Irish pronunciation. I don't know Old Irish very well. The really painful one is their complete failure to pronounce Neve. It's a really damn common name. I know, just Max of not even trying. Okay, rebuild fortifications. That's something I can do. See? Wall build sites. I can help grow the walls back. Territory markers. Carve pumpkin. This all seems to be going fine. I got a bit more experience. Okay, let's reverse the territory marker. And let's have a chat with Braden Gamai. Okay. I will help you do the thing. Specifically, I'll help fix your stuff. I'm not going to help you actually fight. those hands would only serve to pull the undead out and make them attack me, and I'd rather not do that when I have other options. So I guess my current goal is to finish as many of the hearts up to level 5 as possible. See how much experience I get from doing those. This one really wants you to do the grasping hands, which means I'll come back to that later and get some more completion when the things have reset. Yeah, I agree. It is a weird intersection of effort and laziness.
Our deeds are reflected in the dream.
I don't know why that was their plan. Okay. Now I harvest some mushrooms. These allow me to invade spider nests, but I'd rather leave the spiders alone. And just gather the mushrooms, and then I can hand them in for rewards. There we go. So that's a complete run of mushroom gathering, I think. Wait. Nope, I missed a mushroom back here. Might as well grab that, that's important.
Seize the moment.
Okay, I can also ranking and can the pacifist run. Okay, I did specify that the only things in killing direct hits are inanimate plants. I think I can include inanimate fungi on that as well. I have to edit the rules to make that distinction clear. Still, one more step and I should be level 6. Great, what do I get for being level 6? Fine equipment, offhand weapons slot, and weapon skill 4. Okay, let's see what I can do with shields. Ah yes, non-combat weapon swap. Everyone can swap between 2 weapon sets. Engineers and elementalists can only do it outside of combat because they have other ways of swapping out their weapon skills. Engineers can switch what elements they're using, and engineers have skills that go on the right side of the skill bar that change what's on the left side. We'll see one of those when I get to level 11. Okay, let me take a look at my... Let me equip a shield. Why can't I equip? Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, my shield skill does damage, so I have to unequip it. I can't even use a shield.
All things have a right to grow.
Oh, gloves. I don't
Later.
sell. As it turns out, I'm not wearing gloves. I also don't have any pauldrons or hat. The hat will come later. yes, freaky floating rocks. Yes. Perhaps always do freaky floating rocks.
The road ahead is dangerous, friend. If you venture further, take great care.
There we go. If I see someone around, I might as well heal them. Since I do want to be helpful. Even if I can't do the thing the game normally expects you to do to help, I can still do other things. Okay, burning risen corpses. That's something that's fine because they're already dead. Twice. So I believe if I... Sorry. Ate a flower and I got a hero point. A mechanic that is irrelevant until I get to level 11. Okay, yeah, if we look at the healing skills, medkit is the one I want. So these are my base healing skills, and these two are from my elite specs. As you look at my elite skills, you can see some that are not actually engineer skills, including artillery barrage, warband support, Charzuka, and Mistfire Wolf. Mistfire Wolf was, I believe, a pre-order bonus. These three are all Char skills, as are Battle Roar and Hidden Pistol. I think Shrapnel Mine is Char as well. Okay, yeah, and these skills here are from Hollowsmith, and these are from Scrapper, and you probably won't see either of those because I can't unlock those until level 80. So by the time I can actually get those specs, I'll have finished my quest. I will have achieved what I set out to achieve.
Seize the moment.
Okay, can I just interact with the corpses to burn them? I can. Nice. I only really want to interact with the corpses because I don't want to burn any actual regular undead. So let's get back to that. Sorry. Let's see. This could take a while. It is also on level though, so I do. Oh wait, no. Sorry. You weren't actually dead. I'm not gonna hurt you if you're not actually dead. I'm just gonna run away. You can see they didn't even take any damage from being on fire. In fact, let's go for that by doing some healing. If I heal someone while they're fighting an enemy and then they kill that enemy, I don't get any experience for it. That's actually good.
The road ahead is dangerous, friend.
Because it means I still have to rely on non-violent means to get experience. That matters a great deal to me. I maintain my standards. Oh, sorry. Gotta remember to not use the glider. This one's easier because I actually used a mod, an officially sanctioned mod that gives me a radial menu for mounts. So my keybind for mounts actually operates that radial menu mod, which is not compatible with the version of the game I'm playing.
Seize the moment.
Alright, yeah, I was working with her. Because she was easy to work with. And now I need to go back to Gamai and see what they want from me. Why are you still operational? Why is there nothing left for me to interact with? Oh, can I regrow the walls? I can't regrow the walls. And I can't fight the mosquitoes off from the lamps either. Surprised how violent the grove has ended up being. Oh, okay, this one is playing with puppies. Let's go do that. That seems like a good way to get experience non-violently. Just go pet the dog. The dogs are also plants. Okay, Danador, what do you need me to do? God. This is wonderful. Playing with puppies. My quest is to play with the puppies. Adorable. How the lost dog get home? Oh, all these pups have been played with. This is adorable.
It is glorious to be alive.
I already have a +2 vitality item, unfortunately. I don't want to waste karma. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's go talk to Valiant Witch. So, smashing noxious plants. I suppose that's worth doing. It'll poison me, but it's worth doing. And doesn't break my vow of pacifism. Okay. Oof. See, if I'd been able to use my hang glider, I wouldn't have taken the fall damage there. Alas, hang gliders can only be acquired through violent means. Trap. Here's a vista. Let's see what pretty thing we see this time. That is a hell of an above ground root system you have there. At least I think that's what it is. You know, like a mangrove. And I'm now level 7. Okay, but I get a level 7. My second down skill. It says Vistas unlocked, but I've been doing Vistas already. Blackline Trading Company and Armor Repair. The Blackline Trading Company is just the cash shop. Armor Repair just is how the game's death penalty works. When you die, you have to pay a little bit of money to teleport back to a respawn point. Another mushroom necromancer. So it is. I mean, the mushroom head just works too well for a necromancer. I saw the axe and the mushroom head and guessed Silvari necromancer. Necromancers are, I believe, the only class that can use axes and light armor. Axes aren't available to mesmers or elementalists. Oh hey, it's a risen horde. Ignore them and focus on weeding. And yes, this area is Plants vs. Zombies is an ongoing conflict in this game. In fact, it's explicitly stated that the plants are the only people who can't become zombies. There are no risen Silvari. Which doesn't get explained until the first expansion. Oh. I can res this guy. Yeah, get back up. Then immediately die and turn into a grub, sure.
Here, over here.
Okay, that corpse was actually a corpse and not an undead pretending to be a regular dead. Okay, let's try rezzing this warden. Nope, that still isn't working. That does seem to be a recurring problem. Okay, that is another mission complete. starting to think that I should probably black out my chat in the future. In fact, I can just hide the chat panel for now. I need to find risen corpses to burn, or I need to go back this way, back to Wardenhurst, and try and get something there, or maybe go and help the dogs deal with the nightmare court. Okay, looks like hiding the chat panel does not really help that because the messages still appear. Oh well. I'll look into that in the future. See what best practice is. Maybe edit this video to take that out. Let's see what the way to do it is. For 2 hours, so I've got 1 hour left.
Please help me! My pet brood mother has been turned by the undead.
Oh. That sounds like a boss fight. This, however, might not be. Let's see if I can interact with the webs. Okay, spiderweb prisons. Nope, can't do anything about that. Because the only weapon I have is a shield. And somehow I doubt my shield skill. Let's just quit this and see what happens. Yeah, somehow I doubt it's a skill that does 12 damage on a 25-second cooldown is going to be much use. Accessories, yes. I can. Okay, my stats are now slightly better. Slightly better defensive stats are important. Oh, you can see I'm getting downscaled to level 4 here. So, the level scaling is actually starting to kick in for me now. I am, for some reason, happy about that. Yeah, Wardenhurst is going to take a while to clear. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to go back and do some of the low-level stuff in another area. I think I might go to... You know what, let's go visit the humans. I actually really like this game's take on humans. Although I generally have a fondness for humans in most fantasy settings, to the point where in a lot of settings I actually find myself looking at some of the non-humans and wonder, couldn't you just do this with humans? There are exceptions, like Mechanical Dream. Oh, good lord, Mechanical Dream. But for the most part, it seems like this should be fine.
But I, the mighty and benevolent King Thorn of Kryta,
Okay, sure. Secret Order of Pumpkin Carvers. Ooh, I think that brings on a sky scale. Though I couldn't really tell if it was a sky scale or a griffin from behind. I don't know my flying mounts too well. Oh well. We will see how that goes. For now, I'm trying to avoid getting vistas or points of interest or waypoints in towns at the moment. Since I want to save the experience from them for when I start hitting a wall later on. Yeah, the fact that I have to do the entire thing with just the one... sorry, I'm a bit tired. The fact that I have to do the entire thing with just the one basic scale at the moment is really annoying. But this is what I signed up for. Okay, Seraph Guard. Oh yeah, Lion Guardian Consortium representative. That makes sense for said son.
Hello.
But yeah, let's go to Divinity's Reach. Divinity's Reach is the current capital of Kryta. Lion's Arch was actually the old capital, although the original Lion's Arch is downstairs.
Most intriguing.
Okay. That doesn't sound like something you should be posting in general chat. So she gently or sweetly rubs your head. No, do not post the head pats in shout chat.
These youngsters, handsome man in the corner seems to be doing it.
I mean, maybe this is more innocuous than it looks. There are people who are peeing.
You can get by with just drink.
Let's see. Okay, now we go out the front door. And let's see if I can get another level. I'm already kind of scraping by on the levels. But it difficult. No. Sorry. I did say that it would take a bit of work to make up for all the times I'm going to accidentally use the glider. And this is partly due to muscle memory, partly due to it just being very easy to activate by accident. Oh, I'm Rich, you know, is an actual title. It's also something that annoying human nobles say as just background
Fields
dialogue.
beyond Shaymore are Kryta's breadbasket. Since the Centaur attack, citizens are trying to rebuild their lives. But it's tough with bandits and dangerous wildlife roaming the area. Don't wait for an invitation. Jump in and help them.
Yep. I remember doing this fairly recently. Yeah, the humans butt thing is always a bit of a problem.
This is a waypoint. Waypoints appear on your compass, which is in the lower right corner of your screen. You can also see them on the world map, which you can access by pressing M.
There's been
Press
a
M
discussion
again to close
about
the world map.
how
To teleport to a waypoint, open your world
D&D
map,
have been
and click on the
handling
waypoint to which you want to travel.
With it's all very messy. They've made let's just say that I'm glad that I'm not into Dungeons and Dragons. Although I would like to see some of the people who have clearly put a lot of thought into this give their thoughts on something like RuneQuest, where a lot of the non-humans are much weirder. Particularly on the Material and Troll Pack, but a lot of those people haven't read Troll Pack and have no real interest in doing so, which is a bit unfortunate from my perspective. Is that character a hero? Actually, that reminds me of one of the biggest problems with this, and the biggest case of the humans butt problem in this game is the Norn. Sometimes I can't tell whether a character is a small Norn or a big human. Yes, I am dancing for the cows to entertain them. The corn of the corn. I mean, yeah, cows are probably smart enough to get bored. I believe that octopuses can literally die of boredom, which is one of the reasons they're so hard for aquariums to keep. Along with, the fact that they keep escaping. Okay, let's go entertain some more cows. Ah, you've already entertained the cows, and of course, I inflict infatuated upon the cow when I dance for it. So now I have to wait for the corn to reset, and I should be good to go with that. Also, sorry for hitting the tripod there and jiggling the camera. Let's see. How long have I been on for? 2 hours, 12 minutes. Sorry. I am having a bad time when it comes to doing things with the tripod. Did I trying to get attacked by lots of drakes. And all I can really do here is release drakes from the crawfish traps. Okay, maybe that's... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I have heard that cows are a lot smarter than people would think. Okay, what do we have here? Ah yes, this is... I have to go patch leaks in the dam. Thankfully, this one is not likely to trigger violence. So, I need to watch for leaks. Oh, somebody is playing a character called In the Name of Beer. I mean, I can't fault someone for doing that. Also, pumpkin. Kind of wish there was at least some experience going for carving the pumpkins, but the events like that are probably largely aimed at people who are already at the level cap. So experience would not be much of a reward for them. Although getting experience here at the level cap still does something as long as you have an expansion. Again, that won't really come up here. Traps have reset. Doesn't look like they have. Let's see if any of the corn has reset. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I have no weapons. Why are you buffing me?
Might makes right.
Stop buffing me! Buffs are better spent elsewhere. But yeah, this is something I was expecting to happen a lot. Not people buffing me even though I'm doing the pacifist run. But me exhausting all of the non-violent options at a hard event and then having to wait for things to reset before I can do the rest of it. I'm getting out of here. That's another bandit. Disconnectable. I remember when I started playing this game again after years of absence, I noticed that they had this weird bug going on that did get patched, but basically in one of the patches they removed the indicator that tells you whether a thing on the map is above or below your elevation. It made figuring out where things were rather annoying. This covers me well enough.
Swiftly.
I'll drink that for the speed buff. Oh no, that grants quickness, not swiftness. Okay. Quickness increases animation speed. So you can attack and cast spells faster. Swiftness increases movement speed. Let's go down the caves. That would be really nice for FF14 to get, as it really should have had. I think they might have added one in some of the earlier areas, but not all of the, well, not the later ones. Maybe even not in the ones where it actually matters. I don't know. A Moa collar. That increases healing power, which may actually be useful in the future, but probably by that point I won't really be bothering with that kind of gear anymore. Is that the orchard? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's go deal with some apples. Oh dear. Okay, I'm now level 9. Or sorry, level 8. I have unlocked underwater combat. should be some order.
But I don't mind the tart ones.
Welcome.
Oof.
I had no
It's tough
idea
to
we were
prosper
infested with
nowadays,
so many
but we
spiders. How did that happen?
I can't really help with the spiders. Yeah, no, this is all spider murder. I can't do this one. I had no idea you were infested with so many spiders. How did that happen? Russian guilds? Apparently a Russian guild is responsible for the spiders? Sure, it makes as much sense as anything else in this game. Let's see if the corn of the corn has returned, and if it hasn't, then I think I'm done with... Oh, what is it called again? Queensdale, yeah. I think I'm done with Queensdale for now. I really should remember the name of Queensdale better, considering that my first character in this game was a human. Oh, hey, there's the disconnect bug. Yeah, there are disconnection issues. Oh, right. Yeah, the title. So, oh, this did happen to a bunch of other people. Oh, God. So basically, the original title of Guild Wars referred to, I think it was a reference to the game having guild versus guild PvP, which isn't really in this, and a lot of people complained about that. And then they justified it in the lore by saying that the Guild Wars were a thing that happened centuries, I think, before the events of the original game, and this game takes us 250 years after that, so the title is basically irrelevant. Anyway, let's go to Holbrack. And apparently Thursday night is RP night in Divinity's Reach. I said I was going to Holbrack, so the Wolfborn are there. Okay, I'm gonna try and get to the eastern watch post without too much. Now, Holbrack is a really nice looking place in my opinion. It's vast. There are relatively few buildings, and what buildings there are all enormous. Yes, our Erstagolkin has an ogre stalker. Okay. That's a bit of lore I was not expecting. Okay, Wayfarer Foothills. So this is the Norn starting area. A lot of Minotaurs around this area. Is a glob. God damn it, I still have the Globgo Gabgo Lab stuck in my head.
First hit is mine.
Might as well grab this Vista. Oh, that might be somewhat difficult. Yeah, there's no way for me to find it from inside here. And I think I need to go up the hill that way, which means I need to pass by the scout, so I might as well talk to them and see what I can get. Okay, Agnar. Agnar. Let's see. You have to say.
This valley is a sacred but dangerous place. Visit the shrines to the spirits of the wild. You'll be tested by both our enemies and the spirits themselves. And look out for extraordinary chances to prove your courage. You honor us all by acting without being called.
Oh wait, am I right next to the char starting area?
There's much ground for you to cover, but you can speed your travels by finding the Asuran waypoints.
They all are going to.
You may have to pay a small fee to return to them faster than the Ravenflies.
Oh look, it's another person who's not animating properly. I'm actually going to need to check the subreddit and the forums after this to see what's going on with the disconnection bug. Okay, half an hour left on the stream. Let's see if I can get to... I don't think I'll be able to get to level 11 within the next half an hour. Especially not if I get disconnected again. What's going on here? get disconnected? I got booted back to the entrance. Did the map unload or something? Is this a problem relating to the beta? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if I want to know what's going on here. Answer riddles posed by statues. Got it as silver because I should have brought it relate to the party on that one. Geg, seg, skeg. Geg, seg, skeg. Okay, and then I platform my way over here, and this should take me to the vista. Using the axe and sword, that character is a warrior. No, you can do that setup as a ranger. Okay. Did not know that was possible. That is a nice spot for some outdoor feasting. That reminds me, I actually need to look up. Okay, so it looks like I will make level 8. Just need to put a few more eggs back in their nests, and the raven. Yeah, and Raven should be pleased with me, and Raven's shaman should reward me. Place Geg back in roost.
Can't wait to tell my warband about this place.
Did I get leveled down? Because I seem to remember getting those rewards previously.
You are a clever one. Raven is pleased.
Let's see if I can get a little bit further on. And here we go. Sparring. If I really wanted to, I could try and make a distinction between fighting and violence and allow for things like sparring. And that might still be in the spirit of the run, but I want to see. That can raise some awkward questions, and it's just clear. What's up the suspicious tree? Oh, there's the son of Svanir up the tree. Is it just gonna run around knocking sons of Svanir out of trees? They seem to be fine when they land, so. And sign the bear traps. warrior. Again, this area is great for pacifist stuff. Because the stuff I'm doing to prove myself to the spirits of the wild is largely just not fighting. Do I feed the fish to the cubs? I'm sure I'm comfortable doing that. So that is a form of violence against Fidge. Completely missed with my healing potion. Which really sounds more like a Bloodline Champions thing. Delivery event. Let's grab some gladioli and see what I can get from there. To make my way back to the actual quest giver. Seem to be saying somewhere around here.
The dredge don't belong here. Let's make them choke on some smoke. Should be enough to make a stench.
Yes. The struggles of the revolutionary proletariat. Yep. Communist mole people. They're one of the races that shows up here. You actually see some you actually ally with some dredge dissidents in one of the events. I believe the only race in this game where the only people who show up for that race are enemies are the Crate, who are these sea snakes who are really big into slavery and generally just make the lives of everyone living near the ocean or in the ocean miserable.
That should do it. You can't quench that stench.
Right, I'm gonna swim out of here because I don't want to be there. Yeah, the dredge are gonna fight back, and I don't want to be there for that. Hey. There's the cave for Bear's Shrine.
Honor Bear, and be strong.
The Jar historically don't have a great relationship with religion. So honoring the spirits is probably something a bit dodgy for a Jar to be doing, considering the last time they worshipped something, it really backfired. Hence the thing in the intro about the Jar killing their own gods. Next stream will probably be next Tuesday. I'll probably do this as a weekly thing. So see you then, I hope. I'm going to be done in 15 minutes anyway, so you won't be missing much. Oh, hey, and I just disconnected. Yay. Well, good night. Let's do the Snow Leopard Shrine. Then I'm gonna go get a drink. Syrup and try to make it last. That'd be nice. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna drink when I'm done with this. Oh, let's get back to the Snow Leopard Shrine and see where that goes. No, I'm actually going to play with the cubs. Playing with the kittens is probably not what I should be doing in the middle of all this violence, but I can't do the violence. Mace, which is the Guardian's healing weapon. Oh no, I scared the bunny. I scared the bunny.
Run with the swiftness of snow.
Okay, I will not scare any more bunnies. I will continue to play with leopard kittens, though. There we go. That's a lot of experience. Okay, 10 more minutes.
Honor snow leopard. Free.
Ah! Hello, Dipper Girl then. Prototype 1. I haven't seen you guys around either, and that's a surprisingly large number of people watching. 3 viewers! Sorry I didn't acknowledge as I hadn't been checking on who was watching my stream. Oh, Wolf. Yeah, let's... What are we out here? Okay, Rex Vanir banners. That's something I can probably do without breaking the rules. And then I may return to the corn of the corn.
Hunt with Wolf's pack and destroy the Svanir camp. Force the dimension into the wind.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. I'm having a bit of... Oh, okay, no, looks like these are things you have to physically smash with attacks. I saw 40 gold. I kind of want to give you the 40 gold back. Aww. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what's going on here. Ah. Okay, thank you. I'm honestly more scared than happy right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very uncomfortable with people being generous towards me.
Ho, traveler.
That is a lot of gold. Oh, hey, it's another one of the dodge roll tutorials. Okay, looks like you only ever get the reward for those tutorials once, even though there are 5 of them. Oh well.
Need more energy.
Oh, well, thank you, and sorry for not taking it well. Okay, let's free the puppies. That's the thing I can do. It's a lot of Sons of Svanir. I don't know if I can survive that. So I'm not going to try. In fact, I think, because I was able to almost complete a bunch of stuff in Queensdale, I think I might go back to Queensdale now, just before the end of the stream. Well, sure. Hopefully they take it better than I did. Sorry for my, bizarre reaction. I'll try to. Sure.
Have a nice day.
That was all a bit strange, but I guess I should be grateful for the 40 gold. That nearly doubled the amount of gold I have. That'll be nice when I finally get around to making my thing. Get around to getting my griffin, which I can't use on this character. So, yeah.
Increase the sympathetic resonance. Perhaps the power output can be boosted.
Oh, unable to access the login server. I remember that error. That's an old one. That used to be a huge recurring problem for people. Right, let's go to the corn of the corn. Ah, yes.
Centaurs were right at this very spot.
I can almost smell them.
They would have come from the ship.
He's getting to spend your hard-earned pay. Remember that? You could even end up like me.
Yep, there's some scorched corn. So we'll finish this, see if that gets you to level 9. It did. Finally get gathering. Oh, sorry, I get all 3 of them. I don't have to pick a reward. It's all pretty crap, but it's a start. Nice. I can now gather things. Well, it's a start. So I should be able to get a bunch more stuff taken care of tomorrow. Unlock my med kit, so I actually have weapon skills. We'll see where we can go. Also, oh yeah, sorry, I should probably bring people's attention to the wind build made from salvaged bits of boat. Just a very pretty windmill, and a good thing to sign off to. So, I currently have... Yeah, so I suppose... see you next week when I maybe actually get to do something with my skill bar.